Hey everyone, it's Phineas Finichito294 here. Today is the 35th anniversary of Nickelodeon, and I want to say a happy 35th anniversary to this channel, which was part of my childhood, Nickelodeon. Happy 35th anniversary to Nickelodeon. Nickelodeon was a big part of my childhood. I remember watching the channel a lot when I was a kid when I had cable. Nickelodeon came to my area 20 years later, even though it was released as a program blog in a different channel years before the channel in my country. Nickelodeon is one of the channels I watched a lot when I was little. On Nickelodeon, I remember watching SpongeBob SquarePants, The Fairly Odd Parents, The Adventures of Jimmy Neutron, Boy Genius, Jug Zone, Danny Phantom. These shows are part of my childhood. They're great shows. I used to watch these shows when I was a kid. I also watched SpongeBob, Fairly Odd Parents, and Jimmy Neutron on the Antenna 3 and Telecinco channels during the mornings and the weekends when I was a kid. And SpongeBob I watched on Antenna 3 on the weekday mornings before going to school when I was a kid, back in 2003. When I was 9 years old. Those were the days. And even I watched it back in 2004 and 2005 and 2006. I watched Fairly Odd Parents on Telecinco when I was a kid during the weekend mornings. It was great. And Jimmy Neutron, I watched it on Antenna 3 on the weekends mornings when I was a kid. In fact, I have a lot of Nickelodeon stuff on VHS and DVD like Rugrats. That shows part of my childhood. SpongeBob SquarePants. I had the DVDs when I was a kid. Still have them to this day. I also had a few Jimmy Neutron DVDs as a kid. But SpongeBob, I had most of the DVDs. Even as a kid. I had most of the DVDs of the show when I was little, the SpongeBob DVDs. If you guys wondering what are my favorite shows in Nickelodeon recently, my favorite Nickelodeon shows are Palantina, The Princess of Poseidon, and Three Dog Band. And SpongeBob SquarePants as well. These are my favorite shows on Nickelodeon. Speaking of Nickelodeon, guys, I'm very excited to go to the new area at the theme park in Madrid known as Nickelodeon Land this summer. The Nickelodeon Land area at the theme park in Madrid looks really cool. I'm very excited to go to that new area at the theme park in Madrid this summer. It's going to be great. The rides I'm very excited to go are the possible Palantina 3 Dog Band rides and some of the SpongeBob rides. And I want to meet and greet the characters like SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Sly from Three Dog Band, as well as the Ninja Turtles from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles as well. I want to meet and greet them. Maybe they might have Fairly Odd Parents there. That would be great. Fairly Odd Parents was part of my childhood. SpongeBob was part of my childhood as well. I'm very excited to go to Nickelodeon Land this summer. The new area at the theme park. It looks really cool. So yeah, happy 35th anniversary to Nickelodeon. The old Nickelodeon is really great. Modern Nickelodeon is a hit and miss. Modern Nickelodeon is just a hit and miss. There are good shows and there are some bad shows. The bad shows on Nickelodeon are Fanboy and Chum Chum, Planet Sheen, Bucket and Skinner, Epic Adventures. I do not like that show. And Sanjay and Craig. I do not like Sanjay and Craig. And Breadwinners. That show was pretty bad. Breadwinners. There are some good shows like Palantina, even though it came out during the classic Nickelodeon era, but it's very popular during that era with that logo we got. But the Splat logo for Nickelodeon, this logo right there, will always be a classic. That logo was part of my childhood. It is a really creative logo. The new one was good, but I like the other one the most. But anyways, The other good shows that came from Marnik are Three Talk Band, which that show was great as well. The Nickelodeon shows that are running recently are SpongeBob SquarePants, Three Talk Band, The Legend of Korra, Robot and Monster on the Nicktoons channel, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2012, which is very popular lately. Top Puppy, because I heard Top Puppy is getting new episodes very soon on Nicktoons, the channel. Sunshine Craig, Breadwinners, and Nickelodeon live action shows that are running during recently, like the Thundermans, Sam and Cat, and the Haunted Hotways. I haven't seen much of the Nickelodeon live actions because I was more into the Nicktoons. I was more a Nicktoons person. Like, you know what I mean? So happy 35th anniversary to Nickelodeon. Happy 35 years to this channel. I will see you guys next time. Thank you for watching. And happy 35 years to Nickelodeon.